Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Cape here today to bring you guys a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 best class setup for the KN-44 assault rifle. So, I don't want to ramble on too much. I'm just going to try and jump into this video because I usually do ramble on a lot like I'm trying to do now. So the KN-44 is the first assault rifle in the assault rifle group. It's a full auto assault rifle with a fast fire rate with a moderate recoil. I do want to apologize if I look a little white. I've got this shine right here, and I've got all of this right here is just killing me, and it's causing me to not talk very well. And it hurts, and I sound, my voice just sounds a little deep. If you've got family, don't need to be screaming. So, for the KN-44, with this setup, I have watched various YouTube videos of other YouTubers do their class setups, and I've sort of put together my own little one, and this has actually worked really well for me, and I thought I'd share it for you guys. If you guys would like to copy it, feel free to. If you got any suggestions for them, or want to share with me your own setup for this, or with anyone else, leave them in the comments below. So let's get started. So to get to optics and attachments, we use no optics for the KN-44. Well, I use no optics because the iron sight for the KN-44 is fantastic. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite iron sights on any of the guns or assault rifles, period. If you want to use a red dot sight, that would be the optic I would recommend. If you're going to use an optic, get rid of the suppressor or maybe one of the perks below, when we get to there. But I would just suggest to use an iron sight because it works really well with this gun. In total, we have 4 attachments. The first one is, goddamn, so itchy. The first one is, we use this quick draw. This allows you to aim down the sights faster. If the reason I'm looking down is because I got a little piece of paper here I'm reading off of, so I know what I'm saying, and I'm not fully copying off of this, but in a lot of other videos, if you guys have seen any other videos that I've made, you guys will know that I ramble on without a piece of paper in front of me just to sort of keep me together. So I'm looking down, so to keep myself. Yeah. So yeah, we got quick draw there. Allows you to aim down the sights faster. I already said that. Second one, we have a suppressor, which you have no minimap signature when firing and reduced muzzle flash. What this is without the suppressor, when you usually fire your gun, you usually show up on the enemy's map. So, and then the enemies usually like to go to those areas with where the enemies are, so they can get to the action and get some kills and stuff. With a suppressor, this makes you invisible to enemies' mini-maps. So, this is something that's not absolutely necessary, but it's something that does really help. This is something an attachment I don't use on very many guns, but it's kind of helpful with this one. The only minus with this is that it reduces the range a little bit, which is no biggie for the KN-44. It has a pretty big I've just lost everything. It's got a pretty big range already. The third attachment that we use is Fast Mags, which just allows it to reload faster. Fast Mags is something I use on mostly every gun because, not on every gun, but on most of them, because it's something that allows you to reload really fast, and it's something really good to have in a gun when you're in a free-for-all match, especially when you're in a group of people and you're trying to get that big group of kills to get that score streak. This allows you to reload a lot faster, because with the KN-44 it is extremely slow with the reloading. It's not extremely slow, but it's pretty slow, and it's not good for free-for-all and stuff. Especially with that amount of people, you definitely want a good fast mag so you can be reloading and have a full thing of ammo ready to go to kill people. The fourth and final attachment for the KN-44 is the stock, which allows you to move faster while aiming down the sight, and it gives you an increased accuracy. Stock is something I use on almost every gun. It does increase accuracy, which is something very helpful, and it allows me to be more steady and stuff. And it does make you a little faster when aiming, bringing it up and stuff. But stock is something definitely I would recommend. Now, like I said, for the attachments, I don't know. So I just want to I gotta say this before I can say this. For this, we have no secondary because of all the attachments and the amount of perks that we have. I'm doing T-Rex stuff. For the amount of perks and the amount of attachments we have, we do no secondary or no lethals or tacticals. If you want, I would suggest to get rid of suppressor if you want a secondary gun, which is not going to allow you to give that any attachments or anything, but it's, you know, you really don't need a secondary because of how much, you know, we've added to the KN-44. Which again with this makes it good to have that fast mag. So if you have no secondary, I mean, if you're out of ammo and you're in a big thing of people, you don't have that ability to switch to the secondary gun. You can just reload a lot faster. Again, no lethals or tacticals. And together we have 3 perks. The second one I gotta explain something with that. So our first perk is the Sixth Sense, which displays a mini-map indicator with the direction of nearby enemies. What this means is it shows like 4 parts of the map: the top, the right, the left, and the bottom. I don't know. The right and the left might be different on camera, but this is my right, this is my left. I don't know. It might be right, left, whatever. Top, bottom, side, side. Is that what we can say? Like it'll like flash with enemies that are nearby. So it's like a Sixth Sense. It's pretty helpful. Something that's not necessarily needed, but it is helpful. Like I said, you can take away that if you want a secondary or want to add an optic, whatever. Perk number 2, this is actually up to you. You can use anti-op or scavenger. With this gun, I have found scavenger a little more helpful because without having that secondary gun, the KN-44 runs out of ammo quite quickly. And if you don't have the secondary gun to go by, you're stuck with punching, which is not the greatest thing, or picking up other people's guns, and that's not your own, you know, customization gun, which is not the best thing. Using scavenger allows you to pick up, I believe it's dead players, like dead players, ammo clips and ammo for your gun and stuff. And I don't believe it has to be the same gun either, which is helpful. The other one you can use is anti-op. This is the one I usually use most of the time because I usually end up dying before my gun runs out. It does happen sometimes though, where I do get past that limit. God, I'm so deep. With anti-up, you spawn with a starting bonus to your score streak, so I believe you just start off with like an extra 100 points. This is kind of helpful if, like I said, you know, it gets you closer to your score streak and it allows you to get there a little quicker. This is very helpful. It's something that's not necessarily needed. If you're going for a second perk, I would recommend more scavenger, but I found a lot of people using anti-op and it is very helpful. The third and final perk is awareness, which just allows you to hear the enemy movements a lot easier. This is something that's not necessarily that great with a TV. This is something you could take away if you don't use headphones for like a secondary or an optic, whatever you want to do. I found this easier to use with headphones, and it works more with headphones because it just allows you to hear the enemies, you know, their movements a little bit easier. So if you're not a headphones player, don't use awareness. You maybe use dead silence or something that'll work. If not, just use a secondary gun, which will increase it. And that's it for the perks. And for wildcards, we're using primary gunfighter 1 and 2 because of those 2 extra attachments that we have in the for the primary KN-44. Yeah, and that's it, guys. So I just want to let you guys know to stay tuned for the next like 5-6 minutes. I'm going to put a little clip of me playing with the KN-44 so you guys can see. I meant to put this at the beginning of the video. You know, make sure to stay tuned and watch that clip. It'll just be me, you know, playing with this stuff with some music and stuff. Probably the music that's been playing through this, just louder. Just say my outro now, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to slap the like button, comment, subscribe, more gaming, other crap that I do. I apologize for my voice. I sounded very deep because I don't want to be too loud because there's people sleeping. I'm usually up till 5 in the morning. So, ooh, it's warm down there. Guys, that's pretty much it. This is Gabe, signing off. Peace out.